Let's dive into India's cybersecurity market. It's on the verge of an absolute explosion.
Get this, the market is projected to skyrocket to over $37 billion by 2033.
I mean, that's a massive leap from its nearly $11 billion valuation in 2025.
We're talking a compound annual growth rate of almost 17%. That's huge.
So what's behind this massive growth? What's really reshaping India's digital defense?
It really boils down to two core catalysts: rapid digitalization and new data protection laws.
Yeah, the DPDP Act is a game changer. It makes rock-solid data protection totally non-negotiable for businesses.
Which means for enterprises, cybersecurity is no longer just a box to check. It's about survival. Okay, so this has forced companies to adopt a whole new defense playbook. Let's get into it.
They're moving away from old-school perimeter defense to something called zero-trust architecture. And get this, security operations centers are now using generative AI to automate threat hunting. This is a must-have for fighting off new threats like deepfake phishing and automated ransomware.
We're also seeing this critical convergence of IT and what's called operational technology, or OT.
So, sectors like manufacturing are locking down their OT systems to prevent devastating cyberkinetic attacks.
And to deal with the big talent shortage, many small businesses are outsourcing to MDR providers. This gives them access to round-the-clock protection without having to build a huge in-house team. Now, what's really interesting is how the market is split up by deployment model.
Cloud solutions are huge in retail for their scalability. Government, though, prefers on-prem for total control. In fact, government and defense are already looking ahead to quantum-safe cryptography. Pretty cool.
So you can bet the big players are all over this. TCS, Palo Alto, Cisco, they're all in.
What this all points to is a huge shift from just reacting to threats to building proactive resilience. This is creating massive opportunities, which leaves us with just one final question. Which sector do you think will lead the investment charge in 2026? Let us know.